In this video, I'm going to show you how to do some more advanced select drop-downs on our forms. So I'm going to click Add Field on my job application form here, and I'm going to choose a select drop-down. And here I'm going to say choose the elective you would like to teach. Now, as with any select drop-down, I can click Add Options, and I can say elective 1, elective 2, elective 3, oops. And we'll see we've got those options there. However, in my backend, actually have a content type called electives. And you can see here that I've created a few, and I want to be able to keep adding electives into here and have them populate as options on my form. So to do this, I'm going to go back to here where it says choose the elective you'd like to teach. And I'm going to get rid of these options. I'm going to change the data type from a basic piece of text to a content reference. I'm going to choose the reference type to be an elective, my elective type here. And now, if we reset this form update here, it's going to load the electives that I've created. And as I create more in the back end, they're going to appear as options for the person to select in the front end. Now, if I hit save, and then we view our form, you'll see here that I can select and drop these down, which is exactly what I want to do. However, that's because I'm logged in. So because I'm logged in, you'll see that I've got this bar across the top where you can see my avatar and I can log in and log out and I can get around and I can edit the form and things like that. But what if this was a public form which I wanted to share to people? So if we're over here and I'm not logged in, let's just refresh this form over here. If I go to choose the elective, you'll see that the options aren't there. And the reason is because I'm not logged in or authenticated, those options can't be loaded from the back end. There's a few different ways of fixing this, but one of the easiest is to go back to our form, click Edit Form, go to our field editor, click this elective you would like to teach field, and instead of just selecting the reference type as an elective, I'm going to create what's called a smart list. So let's click Create, and we're going to call this Selectable Electives. The data type we're going to return is an elective, and I want to add a filter rule which would say that we only want to show electives that are active. We can also choose how we want to sort. We just sort by the title by default, string and ascending. And the key feature here to make this all work is to add permissions. So I'm going to add a permission set to this smart list. I'm going to create a new role. I'm going to call this form options view. We're going to hit save, and we're going to choose the scope up here, and I'm going to edit this permission set, edit this role, sorry, and we're going to go to elective, and we're going to tick that you can view any elective, and we want to be able to view the title. And we'll hit save, and we'll hit save again. We'll just use the scope for our smart list. And now you'll see we've got the selectable electives, and we can see that it's loading in here. If we hit save, and we go to our unauthenticated state and load the form, you can see now we can actually connect and select these in our form. And the reason is because when we visit our form, we're unauthenticated, we're an anonymous user. However, when it's loading these, it's actually loading these from the smart list and using the smart list permissions to load these options.